inventions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to Hitman 3 and the trending contracts. And today's contract, the Elderlies, set in Santa Fortuna. And the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a go at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Pele Gringo. So on to today's briefing. Well, there isn't one, so we will just say that our targets today have been very, very naughty and they need to be punished. And on to our targets, of which there are 5, and we have no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge, we will be starting at the bus stop. We're going to be bringing with us a lethal syringe. Our remote enigmatic gas grenade will be stored up at the village construction site, and I have opted to bring with me some sedative bubble gum. So right from the start and off the bat, our first 2 targets are pretty much right behind us. There's one of them in the gas station shop, and out the back of that gas station shop we will find a propane cylinder, which we are going to throw just on the floor there by the fuse box before making our way down the stairs behind us to where our first target is fishing by the creek here. And we're just going to wait for his lady friend to get up and play with her phone off in the distance there, and when she does we can then push our first target into the water and the piranhas will deal with him. So 1 down, 4 to go. We're going to make our way back up to the gas station, and we're going to wait a few moments by the fuse box before we turn it off, because of the young lady having a cigarette over by the balcony, but she should be moving away shortly. As she does, we're going to move a safe distance, pull out our silenced pistol, line up our shot, and blow up our second target. So 2 targets down. We're going to put away our silenced pistol and make our way around to the main street, where we can then retrieve our gas grenade in a briefcase. So we're going to collect up the briefcase, remove the gas grenade, and then replace it in the briefcase, thus activating it, giving us access to the detonator. We're then going to make our way across the street and over to the hostel, and this young lady has just exited the building, so we can make our way inside, get nice and close to the hostel owner and trigger our gas grenade. He's going to get sick and he's going to make his way over to the toilet in the corner. We're going to drop our briefcase while we're there as well, we don't need that anymore. We're going to make our way over to the toilets, and we're just going to await the arrival of target number 3. And when that gentleman goes back to sitting down at his table, we can then approach our target and drown him in the toilet. So that's 3 targets now taken care of, and the last 2 are a little bit more tricky. So we're going to make our way back onto the main street and all the way down to the house on the corner, where we will find an enigmatic flower. We're going to grab that flower and continue on around the corner down the road until we get to the little cafe area here. And in here we have a chef, a young lady, and a lady who frequents the window there. So just make sure that all backs are turned before you make your way inside, and add our enigmatic flower to the bottle of water on the table. Eventually the chef will come along and drink that bottle. He will then get sick and he will leave, and we're just going to wait for the two ladies to be in the right position. So the lady on the left is just at the window, so when she moves we have an opportunity to make our way inside, select our lethal syringe, jab the elderly lady here in the back, and that's 4 targets down. Now her body will be discovered along with the gentleman in the toilet at some point, but they are accident kills, they won't count against us. So from here on out we're going to make our way to the rear of the musician's house, take out the camera on Andrea's compound side wall there, and then we're going to make our way into the conference room, which is just below the stairs, and this is where the bubblegum will come into its own, where it has one little advantage over coins. And we're going to place our bubblegum just on the floor here around the back, and we're going to make our way back outside and find us a shovel. I know there's a shovel around here somewhere. Ah, there you are. So all we have to do now is await the arrival of Andreas and our final target, who is her personal secretary. And when they make their way down into the conference room, Andrea will find the sedative bubblegum and she will sample it, rendering herself unconscious, and then all we have to do at that point is duck in through the window and eliminate our target. So Andrea is now sampling the rather suspicious bubblegum that she's found on the floor, and she's going to pass out. In the meantime, we're going to duck in through the window, render our target unconscious, and we are going to dump her out of the window and into the creek where the piranhas can have her. So with all of our targets now taken care of, all that's left for us to do is to make good our escape. We're going to go back over the compound wall and we're going to head straight down the main street to the nearest available safe exit, which will be the bus stop. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. It's quite a nice change to revisit Santa Fortuna. We don't get to come back here too often, but that was thoroughly enjoyable. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.